So now we'll go to next topic, what is called Vedantic Upasana. There are different types of upasana, meditation. The Tantric Upasana, Tantric meditation, Yogic Upasana, Yogic meditation, Vedantic Upasana, Vedanta meditation. The different types are there. Vedanta teaches the meditation with so many, it's called Vidya. Vidya is Upasana or meditation. Vedanta teaches more than 108 type of Vidya. There are hundreds of Vidyas. At least 108 are main Vidyas in Vedanta. Whatever meditation is taught in the modern day classes is not at all related to Vedantic meditation. Observe your breath, observe your lung, observe your kidney. So that's all. There's nothing to do with Vedantic meditation. Vedantic meditation is contemplation of the reality. Vedantic meditation is not a thoughtless process. Vedantic meditation is using the thought to correct our wrong understanding of life, so that mind becomes calm. That's called Vedantic Upasana. There are so many Vedantic Upasanas are there. I'm not going to take all of them. I'm taking one or two, one just to give you flavor of that. So let us understand this Vedantic Upasana. And what is the purpose of Upasana? Upasana is Chitta Shuddhi. Karma Yoga, Upasana, and Jnana. This is the process of Vedanta. The Karma Kanda of rituals is to bring discipline in life. Karma Yoga and Upasana is to bring purification, Chitta Shuddhi. Preparing for Jnana. Right? The Upasana is a part of Chitta Shuddhi or purification. Correcting our understanding of life through Upasana. In Upasana modern language, you call it puja. Okay. Right? But it's really Upasana. Upasana means Upasana. Coming closer to God. It's called Upasana. Upa means upwards. Asana means sitting. Sitting closer or coming closer to the divinity is called Upasana. So after doing all the puja, is God closer to you or still far away?
Office or something else.
Becoming closer to God, making friendship with God is called Upasana. Exactly same process. But we have converted it into a ritual. Upasana is not a ritual. Upasana is a process of connecting with the divine, making the connection. Upa means up, asana means position, taking a higher position, connecting with God is called Upasana. All over going to temple, doing puja at home, mantra japa, or even chanting of Sahasranama, all of them are Upasana. If you do it mechanically, it becomes Vasana. Impression. Oh, I didn't do my chanting today. That's fine. It becomes a habit pattern. But it is Upasana is more of a process of connecting with the divine. Is your Upasana, chanting, japa, puja a mechanical process or conscious process of connecting with the higher? Then it becomes Upasana. Okay. So we'll understand Vedantic Upasana. There are different types of Upasana. Vedantic Upasanas have hundreds of types. Okay. Each of them have a flavor. Each of them has a technique and each of them is deep enough to understand. We don't have time to 100 techniques. I'll just take one Vedantic Upasana for you to understand, give a clarity. So now, Upasana, you can think of this process. What is this process? What are you seeing? Sharpening the knife. Okay. Here, knife is nothing but the mind. The mind has to become sharp. Chitta Shuddhi means sharpening the mind. Vedanta Vichara is sharpening the intellect. Intellect is higher mind. Vijnanamaya question. Manas is lower mind. The manas becomes sharper and subtle in the process of upasana. Preparing you for Vedantic Vichara, Buddhi, Jnana. Are you able to understand the difference? The higher mind, called intellect, is purified through Atma Anatma Viveka, Nitya Nitya Viveka. The lower mind is purified through Upasana, Karma Yoga. That's why Chitta Shuddhi, the lower mind has to be purified. Jnana, Shravana Man Nidhyasa, the purity of the heart, the clarity of the intellect. That's what I mean by that. So when the mind becomes pure, it becomes sharp, subtle. So that is the purpose of Upasana. A gross mind will still think of the gross things. The mind has to become subtle and sharper in the process of Upasana. That's the purpose of your japa. That's the purpose of your karma yoga. That's the purpose of your stuti. That's the purpose of puja. Make the mind subtle and sharp so that I can understand higher truths of life. It is jnana. Otherwise, mind will be full of gross thought process. So Ramana Maharshi describes Upasana like this. Repeat after me. Veda bhavanat sohamityasau bhavana bida pavani mata. So Upasana is connecting to God, Ishvara. Okay. There are different types of Upasana. I am separate from God. That's also Upasana. But Ramana Maharshi says, Soha Mityaso means God is my own self. Soham. I and God are one. So that Upasana is called Soham Upasana. That's highest. When I and God are one, that means the God is one who is running life in this whole body-mind complex. There's no me and God. That's called Soham Upasana. Of all the types of Upasana, Soham Upasana. Upasana where there's no separation between the seeker and sought. That is the highest Upasana. Now, Soham is Upasana, but Tattvamasi is Jnana. You have to understand the difference. In Upasana, there's a feeling of oneness. In Tattvamasi, there's no other. So Upasana involves the lower mind. Tattvamasi involves the higher mind. Jnana. Is the distinction clear? In Jnana, there's no other. In Upasana, God is there, I am there, but God is, I and God are one. Oneness is the focus. Ekatva bhava. Bhava is there, feeling is there. No, Tattvamasi. See, the focus in Tattvamasi, you are that. Understanding Tat and Tvam. The meaning of Tat and Tvam. A clarity emerging through Vedanta Vichara to realize oneness. It's a focused on the viveka, discrimination.
So, understanding Tvam here and understanding Aham there are not same.
Here, we are involving our bhavana, feeling, which is lower part of the mind.
Sahaham.
So, upasana purifies our chitta, the lower mind, preparing us for jnana, higher mind.
So here I'm saying I am he or he is I am.
We'll come to that, right? What is that? How is that? It will happen in upasana. I'll teach.
So this is not a jnana statement.
This is not jnana statement. This is a upasana statement. Upasana, I told you, upadhi is involved. Means upadhi means iti. It includes all conditioning. Whereas jnana is a deconditioning process. Upasana involves bhavana, the feeling and emotional part of your mind, whereas jnana involves your rational and intellectual part of your mind. Jnana is shravana, manana, nididhyasa. Upasana is bhakti, devotion.
So here I'm not I am here, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just saying.
Here I am thinking of oneness. How to think of oneness, I'm going to describe now. Right? So basically, our lower part of the mind is involved in the world through sense organs and the mind. Yesterday in Bhagavad Gita, I told you, the upper part of the mind is called Pandavas, or rather Panduraja, intellect, buddhi. The lower part of the mind is called Manas, Dhritarashtra, blind. So it's blindly following the world. There the samskaras are stored, impressions are stored. Now to get rid of impressions, I have to develop the good samskara. The good samskara is Soham Ityasau. I am one with God. That upasana will purify the mind. So the lower part of the mind is called purity of the heart. Upper part of the mind is called clarity of the intellect. Clarity of the intellect is called Jnana Yoga. The lower part is called Upasana. Are you clear? Bhakti is Upasana. Right? So Bhakti involves Bhakta and Bhagavan. The two is involved. When the two is involved, it is called Upasana. When there is no two, it's called Jnana, Advaita.
It is God or God form, whereas here it is like sentences, the Vedantic statements.
The Vedanta focus is clarity, grasping the subtle truth through intellect.
No, in Vedantic Upasana, you have got Soham.
No, Vedantic Upasana, Vedantic Jnana and Upasana, there are two parts. Jnana is Atma Vichara. Vedanta, right? Vedanta has two parts. That's why Taittiriya Upanishad, I'm going to give Upasana now. So, the Vedanta has Jnana Kanda and Upasana Kanda. Upasana Kanda is purification. Jnana Kanda is clarity. So in Jnana Kanda, you are taught Tattvamasi, you are Brahman. In Upasana Kanda, you are one with the Brahman. You and Brahman are there, but they are one. It starts with a sense of duality and integrates into oneness in Upasana. In Jnana, no oneness, no two-ness. Going to reality. Is the distinction clear? See, basically, a
So
deep.
everything is not Vedantic Upasana.
No, it is Upasana only.
Somebody does Srividya Upasana.
No, that's Tantric Upasana. Srividya Upasana.
That's not there in Vedas.
No, that's
Tantric. Basically, it is in Vedas, hence it's called Vedantic Upasana.
See, Vedantic Upasana is this a part of the Upasana Kanda of Vedas.
Upasana Kanda, that Tantric Upasana.
No, Tantric Upasana is different. Tantra Upasana comes from Agamas.
This Virat Upasana, this also.
Virat Upasana is a part of the Vedanta Upasana. Virat Purusha Upasana. Okay. So Upasana or devotional practice come from different background. So here, which I am talking now, in this case, is called a part of the Upasana Kanda of Vedas. How to meditate on God. Okay. So please understand, what you call meditation in modern common terminology is called Upasana in Vedanta. There is real Vedantic meditation or Jnana meditation is called Nididhyasa. There's no equivalent term in English language at all. Nididhyasa, there's nothing equivalent. The only equivalent of Nididhyasa is called abiding in the self. Upasana is what's called meditation. But Upasana is not like the Upasana or meditation logic which are taught in the schools here now. Give some few hundred rupees, you'll get a meditation technique. Give 400 rupees, meditation technique. No. Vedantic Upasana is tuned with the Brahma Jnana, which will prepare you to Atma Jnana. So now what is Sri Vidya Upasana? Sri Vidya Upasana is a part of Agama Shastra. That's another system. It came from Shiva.
It's not part of it.
It's not a part of Vedas. It's called Agama Shastra. A separate set of scriptures again come from Sadashiva, Shiva. Then yogic meditation practice are there. It's called Yoga Shastra. It came from Shiva. Okay. So now I am focusing on Upasana Kanda of Vedas. Ramana Maharshi tells about that Upasana where Veda Bhavana Sohamityaso. Remove all the differences and say focus on oneness. Are you clear? That is called Upasana. That's the highest form of Upasana. If you keep on constantly focusing on separation or difference, then you will never be able to get that oneness. So let me ask you a question. So the simple question is, where Upasana Kanda, when one simple. I am one with God. The immediate mind will come and say, how can we one with God? God is almighty. God is all powerful. Okay? God is all knowing. You are very limited. So this objection comes. This comes from the lower part of mind. Right? That's where, even if Jnana is given, lower part of mind will keep on objecting. I am separate from God. That has to be addressed through Upasana. How can you be one with God? By focusing on the commonness between you and God, rather than differences. Difference with God is He is almighty, right? He is all powerful, okay, all pervading. So the commonness is God is all pervading. I am part of the God. Okay, I am part of the totality. I can never be separate from totality. Like wave is one with the ocean. The focus on commonness, gradually your sense of separation at the subconscious level or chitta level will reduce. Constantly focusing on separation from God will create much more deeper separation. Chitta has to be purified through Soham Upasana. Are we clear? Now, what is this Soham Upasana? Veda Bhavanat. We have always a sense of separation from Ishvara, God. What is common to Ishvara and me? Focus on that. Is there something common? Bhavana Bida Pavani Mata. That will purify you. That purification is called Chitta Shuddhi. Pavani Mata, purification. This is my opinion. That means you have to focus on Ishvara as my inner self, real I. So, one simple way. If I am meditating on God, then I and God are there. If God is meditating on himself, then I and God are not there. Everything you have to replace with duality with oneness. Oh, I am meditating on God. Please come, save me. So God is separate, I am separate. God, you only are functioning through this body-mind complex. You are the one who is operating through this body-mind complex. You are the one who is meditating. Then your whole process of meditation becomes Soham Dhyana. Otherwise, I am meditating on God, it becomes Dvaita Dhyana. Are you clear? Because the moment you do Dvaita Dhyana, mind will keep on creating the rift, duality. This is the mistake we do in our puja and upasana.
Upasana, the upadhi remains, right?
Upadhi remains, but like ocean remains. Wave is thinking I am a part of the ocean, I am one with the ocean, rather than looking at the vastness of the ocean.
Focusing on the water within the ocean.
I am also there. No, water within the ocean is Gnana. So I am nothing but ocean rising as a wave and going back. The ocean function is myself. Ishvara function is Jiva. That's what you have to understand in Soham Dhyana.
Jiva and Ishvara are there.
The Jiva and Ishvara sense
Is there.
Jiva and sense, no, separation, sense you are starting. Then how do you remove the separation? So Jiva wants to become Ishvara by meditation. Instead of that, Ishvara functioning through me is through this body mind complex to Jiva. You are shifting, like wave is thinking I am separate from ocean. But in meditation, upasana, abheda upasana, wave is thinking that ocean itself is rising as a wave. There's no wave and ocean. The Ishvara functions as Jiva. Ishvara meditates on himself in the form of, in this body mind complex.
The wave thinks ocean is only me.
Ocean is only me. Ocean is only functioning. That I has to be replaced with Ishvara. Your understanding of I has to be replaced with Ishvara. Are you clear? Right now you are understanding I as a Jiva. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am suffering. In reality, the Ishvara which is functioning through body mind complex. Ishvara is one who sees through your eyes, hears through your ears, talks through your tongue. That dissolution, that misunderstanding has to be dissolved. So next sloka. Bhava shunyasad. Bhava stuti sustitihi. Bhavana balad. Bhaktiruttama. Let us repeat again. Bhava shunya asad. Bhava sustitihi. Bhavana balad. Bhaktiruttama. So here, abidance in pure being, transcending the thought through love intense love. We think that upasana means offering something, puja. Okay, we confuse the external offering with the upasana or devotion. The devotion is Jiva and Shiva are one. Shiva alone is functioning as Jiva. That oneness meditation will make the mind silent. Bhava shunya. The mind becomes thoughtless. The intense love means there is no two. Two become one. Jiva and Ishvara. So that is called devotion. So Bhakta is there, Bhagavan is there. This is called Veda. Abheda is Bhakta I and Bhagavan I have become one. In that oneness, Bhava Shunya, the mind will become silent. As long as the sense of separation, I want to become one with God. I want to, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, God? So you'll keep on generating thought. The I in me, the I in Ishvara is one. So that oneness has to be meditated on. That is called intense love. See, when two people love, there's no place for ego. I and you is not there. They become silent. If you are doing upasana, the mind will become silent. The lower mind. You have to hold on to a feeling. Jiva and Shiva are one in the form of I. I am Shiva. So hum. So Sri Shankara says Shankara says, Chittam chittasya shuddhaye karmaha natu vastur labdhyate. Vastur labdhaye. Chittasya shuddhaye karmaha natu vastu uparlabdhaye. That means all karma, kaya, vachika, manasika. Karma means action is for chitta shuddhi, not for vastu upalabdha. That means vastu is the Atma. So it will purify the lower mind. Atma is getting established Atma, you need Jnana. So it will prepare you for Jnana. So that physical karma is called Karma Yoga, Nishkama Karma. Mental karma is called Upasana. Upasana is the mental karma. So all karma are for Chitta Shuddhi. That's what it clearly says. Okay, Karma Yoga, Upasana is for Chitta Shuddhi. Nishkama Karma, okay, karma is of two types, Kamya Karma and Nishkama Karma. Physical action and mental action are of two types. Kamya Karma is used for success in life, and Nishkama Karma is for purification. I want to purify myself, Chitta Shuddhi. I want to realize Ishvara. Okay, so that is called Nishkama Karma. Is it selfish? No. To realize Ishvara is not selfish. No, I am doing Karma Yoga for my purification. Fine, no. In your purification, you will not remain. No, finally. It's not selfish. You are offering yourself, offering your vasanas and samskaras in Nishkama Karma. You are offering your vasanas and samskaras in devotion, bhakti. That's called Chitta Shuddhi. Chitta Shuddhi and Chitta Ekagrata. Then mind will become one-pointed. Okay. And Chitta Vishalata. Mind becomes expanded, calm and peaceful. So basically, Chitta Shuddhi means from Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattoguna. Get established in Sattoguna. That's called Chitta Shuddhi. So going beyond gunas is called Jnana.
Chitta here means subconscious mind or subconscious mind?
Subconscious mind, which is the basis for the mind, no? All thoughts are rising from the mind, right? So Chitta is subconscious impressions, mind. Mind becomes calm. That's why what I call as from this basically Chitta Shuddhi, I'll define in another way. What is another way? From Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattoguna is Upasana. Self-realization is Gunatita, going beyond gunas, which is actually called Atmadna.
Ekagrata leads to Chitta Visharata, which leads to Chitta Shuddhi.
So if we connect it to last class of Shaktidarshana, then focusing on this thing on the Bindu, and then the Sindhu.
No, that I'll take it as a part of energy movement. Right now, focus on the bhakti. So that Bindu and Sindhu will take it as a part of this thing, energy, awakening the energy. I'm taking three directions, three different paths.
Ekagrata and Vishalata are not contradictory.
No. Ekagrata means, okay, I'll tell you what is the Ekagrata and Vishalata is not contradictory. Say, here Nishkama Karma, physical, mental and verbal actions. Verbal actions is japa, chanting, stuti. Physical actions is what we call as Karma Yoga. Mental action is called Upasana. These three are the karma. Shankara defines this is purification of the mind. It's called Chitta Shuddhi because mind, Chitta is the basis of the mind. Thoughts rising and falling. Ahankara and Manas, they rise from the Chitta. Chitta is the base of the mind. Okay. So now, what will happen if chitta is purified? Chitta ekagrata. That means, if you want to focus on topic, you can focus well. Otherwise, mind will be distracted with 10,000 thoughts. Okay. All unnecessary thoughts will come down. Ekagrata. If you don't want to have thoughts, mind will become expanded. No thoughts. Focus or relax. The mind will be able to do both. Right? Understand? Ekagrata means focus and Vicharata means relaxation. The focus and relaxation can happen very easily. Otherwise, just sit, chant God's name. Within few minutes, mind will be going here and there. Ekagrata is not possible. Or I want to relax and become thoughtless. Ekagrata doesn't happen because Rajoguna and Tamoguna keep on disturbing. Sattva is to be established. So, Chitta Shuddhi I will define another way. From Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattva is Upasana. Self-realization is Gunatita. Going beyond Gunas is called Upasana.
From Tamu to Raju to Sattva is Chitta Shuddhi.
Upasana. This is the process of Upasana or Karma Yoga. Say, here I am defining Chitta Shuddhige. I have given the definition in terms of Guna, right? Chitta Shuddhi means what? Purification of subconscious impressions. What is the result of that? Ekagrata, one-pointedness of mind, or Vishalata, just relaxation of mind. Both are possible for the Chitta which is purified. Correct? So that is possible when Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattva you come. If your Rajoguna is not, Tamoguna is not there, if you sit for meditation, Aham Brahmasmi, you go to sleep. Tamoguna overtakes you. Right? No, Aham Brahmasmi, immediately another thought will come. Thoughts will come and Vikshepa will happen. Rajoguna. As you come to Sattva, the mind can be calmly staying on a contemplation. So Chitta Shuddhi I am defining in another way. Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattva. Are we clear? So how do you achieve Chitta Shuddhi? Chittasya Shuddhaye karma, natu vastu labdaye. Karma has to be done. Without doing karma, Chitta Shuddhi will not happen. So the karma is karma yoga. Outward action. Through body, mind, outward. Upasana means inward action. The mental action. So this is what is required for Chitta Shuddhi. Is the definition clear? Is it understood? Ultimately, what is Chitta Shuddhi? If mind is silent, Chitta is pure, you can focus on any topic without distraction now. Otherwise, mind will get distracted now. Right? And mind becomes Vishala, means calm. How do mind become Vishala, calm? When there are no distracting thoughts. Vrittis. Vrittis come from Rajoguna. So basically, it establishes a platform, a calm mind for contemplation, Atma Vichara to take place. Is this clear? The lower mind calms down. As simple as that. So that higher mind can focus on the truth. Any confusions? So, here I am trying to tell you, feeling is healing. Because Chitta involves the feeling part. Chitta is very closely associated with our body. The feeling, a sense of feeling, a right feeling, heals the mind. Chitta Shuddhi. So now, when you do Upasana, definitely you have to have Upadhi. Visualization is required. Upadhi means conditions are required. But these conditions do not violate the reality. It's not imagination. It's in tune with Vedantic teaching, Sarvam Khalu Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. In tune with the reality when you do visualization, it will give chitta shuddhi. Out of tune with reality, it will give delusion. Understand? All visualizations which are taking you in the right direction of Vedantic teachings called Upasana. They take away from Vedantic Upasana, right direction. See, visualization is involved because lower mind is involved here. Feeling is involved. But this feeling and visualization should be in tune with the Vedantic teaching. Then it's called Upasana. Out of tune with Vedantic teaching will take you somewhere else. Is it clear? So then what will happen? Intellect and the lower mind will work together. Otherwise, it will happen. Lower mind will say something else you are creating in your life. Is this part understood? So what you are creating, Upasana means you are creating your life in tune with the higher values of life. That's the meaning of Upasana.